Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here coming at you with another video. And I wanted to do some things a little bit differently. I do have a bunch of Masterverse MOTU figures, but I didn't want to just showcase them all at once and then I don't have any more Masterverse figures until the next wave comes out. So what I did want to do was, since I've been doing 2 videos a week anyway, what I wanted to try to do is maybe try to keep a schedule. So for my Tuesday uploads, I'm going to do them as MOTU Tuesdays. On Tuesdays will be my Masterverse figure reviews. And for my Friday uploads, what I'm going to do is call them Random Figure Fridays. And, those will be the figures that will be, from other companies, other things outside of MOTU. And I promise you it will be very much interesting figures like this one here. This is from Hero Toys, their Demon Killer. But I also found out that this is actually a character from World of Warcraft. His name is Illidan Stormrage. Now, I am not a WoW player. The most experience that I've ever had with WoW was the movie that came out a couple of years ago. I don't know, maybe 6-7 years ago now. That's the only kind of real thing of World of Warcraft that I actually saw or partook in. I never really got into the game, but I did see this figure and he looked so cool, so amazing that I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to pull him in. And I figured for my first Random Figure Friday, I would show off this figure. And unfortunately, he did not come with the box. I did see the box. It looks very cool. But I got him loose without the box, simply because it was a lot cheaper that way. But he does come with all of the accessories that you see here. Let's take a look real quick. He's got this really cool little flame effect. Very nice. And it just, you can put it on his hand to make it look like he's shooting out magic. Very cool. He comes with this little minion, a translucent minion, and apparently he glows in the dark. He has LED lights on the inside at the base, and if you turn it on, the figure itself turns on. Unfortunately, I did get the batteries, but I have not been able to make that mechanic work. I don't know how it actually works. I know it has something to do with the skull that's here, this little accessory here. It's supposedly like you tap it somewhere and he's supposed to turn on, but he has not. None of his light up features have been working. So, unfortunately, my figure might not. That might not work on my figure. He comes with this really cool skull, and this skull is supposedly, this is the switch that's supposed to turn on the LED lights, but like I said, I have not been able to get that to work. He comes with these extra set of hands. He's got like a grasping hand and just like a relaxed hand, and as you can see, I got the other sets here. He's got the grasping hand here. This is the one that I used for the flame effect. And on his relaxed hand, he also comes with this little flower. And I'm sure this has something to do with his lore. But again, I don't know the game. I don't know the lore of the game. I've seen some of the cinematics of the game, which look really cool. But I don't know what this flower is. But he does come with it. And it sits nicely in his relaxed hands, make him look like, he's pondering it. So that's really cool. He comes with this extra peg set here. And this is like, if you want to remove the wings, you pop this into the wing holes so you don't see the wing holes on his back. And then he comes with these really cool glaives. I believe they're glaive type weapons. This is really cool, very amazing. And the guy who sold it to me, he already had the hands on here, and I tried to take this off, and yeah, I can definitely see that this is a real pain in the neck. So I'm actually kind of glad that he left the hands on here, because yeah, I could definitely see this, you know, really being a pain in the neck to do. You're definitely going to have to heat up the fingers to put the glaives on and off. So I'm kind of glad they were on there already, so I didn't have to worry about that. But look at that! Look at the artistry on this. It's so beautiful. They did such a really great job on this. And now let's take a look at Illidan himself. This figure is really cool. His articulation is really like buttery smooth. Like there's a little bit of friction to his movements, but not so much that it restricts it. Like, you know, like some of the G.I. Joe classified figures that have been coming in, they come in like with their joints seized. Like nothing on this guy is like that. Like he moves really nicely. His articulation, he even has soft good pants here, and his articulation is not hindered by it at all. Look at that. He does a nice split. Very cool. The belt itself is just an extra piece that's kind of loose, which is nice. He's got the hooves there. Very cool. Really well done figure. And you know, he's got these wings here. The wings are a little loose, so he's definitely been around for a minute. But very nice. And look at this. The wings open up really nicely. So that's really very cool. So you can put that out like that. Have his wings opened up. And then look at this face sculpt. This face sculpt is crazy. Look at the detail on the bones of his horns. His horns are, you know, they're not like brittle, hard plastic, but they're really nice. Look at that. And the face sculpt is really very cool. Loving it. Yeah, the belt here is a little loose. It rides up a little bit, but you know, it's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. Look at the detail on this, on the hoof here. That's awesome. That looks really great on both of them. Yeah, and just like the sculpting, the paint, the detail, all of it on this figure, just absolutely stunning work from front to back all the way. Like Hero Toys did a great job with this figure. All right, let me put his weaponry on so we can take a look at him armored up and ready to fight. All right, and here he is with his wings open and his blades out. Yeah, this is really a fantastic looking character. I mean, look at the way the articulation goes. Like, he can have his abdomen going that way while his upper part is moving over. Even the butterfly joints are very cool here on his shoulders. Like, they work out really nicely. Yeah, it's a really great character. And yeah, again, look at that beautiful weaponry that's there. And look, he's standing really nicely. Like, even though he has like the animal hooves, the animal legs, just like Blade Master Wang there. His minion fell down. Even though he's got like the animal legs, like, he stands really cool. Like, he holds his own weight, even with the wings out and everything, and the wings are heavy. But yeah, he stands up really nicely. Like, Hero Toys really did a fantastic job with this figure. I love it. All right, let's put him up as with some comparisons. All right, so here he is alongside another winged creature, NECA Toys Gargoyles Goliath here. And yes, as you can see, he's a little bit taller than him. Goliath is actually one of the bigger figures I have in my collection, and he stands way above him. And yes, I figured, you know, let's put the wings out, and wow, looks really cool. Looks like they can actually kind of be related, like they're like long lost cousins. I think that's really, really great. Yeah, I think it works really well together with these two. I could definitely see them being in that same fantasy world of World of Warcraft together. All right, here he is alongside Nemesis Enforcer, offering him either the Flame of the Fell or the Blade. And Nemesis Enforcer looks like he's ready to fight. So yeah, again, I don't know why all the winged creatures that I have the purple color scheme, but it does look good. Not gonna lie, I mean, this is an amazing looking character with all of the detail and the paint on there. And of course, you know, I love Nemesis Enforcer. I love G.I. Joe, the movie, and when Hasbro released him, I was super excited, and I think this works out really, really well. And yes, I just remembered that the green fire in World of Warcraft was called the Fel. That's what they referred to it as in the movie, and that's what they refer to it as in the game. So that's really kind of cool. The fact that he could actually hold it in his hand is really nice. All right, I got one more thing to show you. Give me a minute. I just got to turn off my lights here. And take a look. If you have a black light, his tattoos show up. Very cool. This is really great. Yeah, I just got my black light, and I'm really, really loving this. That's really fantastic. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this look at the Hero Toys Demon Killer. Totally not from World of Warcraft, because this is a third-party figure. It's not exactly signed off on by Blizzard, but it's definitely Illidan Stormrage, and it's a fantastic figure. And I hope you join me in my setup for my videos now. So again, my MOTU figures, the reviews will be on Tuesdays, and on Fridays will be random figures that will most likely still be in the sword and sorcery genre, because again, that is still my favorite genre. But that'll probably also be where you find anything else outside of that, whether it be McFarlane Toys or like G.I. Joe or anything else that might tickle my fancy. MOTU Tuesdays, random figure Fridays. All right, I will see you in the next video. And if you feel that I've earned it, please give me a like and subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.